by the symbol S. Next is delta. It will show functions included in performing transitions. That in which state what are inputs and what are states included will show by this fourth symbol. Now how a finite state model will created, we understand by having an example. It is a short example. This is four symbols that perform different states and what are inputs included in it. We have four states and make it by using circle. First is S, first state is starting state, and second is S1, second state. This is input. If these two states performing transition, then it will have an input that is A. S is starting point, so it is a starting point, and the transition function is transition performing from S to S1 having this input. So this is edges will show the transition between these two states. It will show by this. We have second example. This is our second example. In this, these are for symbols. We have three states S, A, and B. These perform by using circle, and input is 0, 1. This is starting, that is starting point, and the functions included transitions are S to A. S to A is performed is have an input 1, and S to S input 1. A to A is has input 0, and A to S, this is A to S input 1, B to S is 0. So this is transition function. Now by modeling a finite state model, we also have some more symbols included after this. These symbols have dollars A and F. This will tell the termination point of the finite state model, where A is acceptance point, F is final point, and dollar is transition point where the model will terminate its transition. So we have another example that will show in detail how a finite state model completely works. If this is symbols included, if this is our finite states, then this will create a model to show these states. These are again states, these are inputs, a starting point. A is acceptance point. All the transition where ended is called acceptance point. Acceptance point is where the inputs of all symbols are accepted. If this is rejected, then it will not included in this model. So A acceptance point here is Q, where all the states are accepted here. If any point is acceptance point, then it will show by blinking in models. And other points is final point. These three states are final stated. So final states always show by double circle. So here this is showing by double circle. And these are functions again by previous examples, that S to Q0 have input B, Q0 to Q1 have input E, and like this all. So a finite state model, where this model work is that if you want to create any real time application, then we will use this model, because it has conditions and conclusion, and it has better representation to show any real time operation. Other areas where this model uses compilation and hardware software design. Other area where this model uses batch processing, compilation, and hardware software design. Thank you.